Say it ain't so. LeBron James tricked the whole world into thinking he was gonna be retiring, basically putting on the same fit from the decision from the Cleveland to Miami little announcement that he did back in 2011, 2010. And then he duped everyone, basically alluding to him making the decisions of all decisions, and it all ended up being a Hennessy ad, which caused these tickets to go from 330, around 320, to skyrocket to $900 because everybody thought this was gonna be the last game of LeBron James' career, which would be against the Jazz at home. So this would have been the last game for LeBron James. Of course, the cheapest ticket was going to hit $1,000, but many fans are pissed because they really thought he was going to retire, and they started buying these tickets, trying to make money, and it backfired on a lot of people who bought these tickets, that were around $1,000, when in reality, it's not going to be LeBron James last season. He ended up announcing he is not retiring at all. Basically, everyone thought it was going to happen, but we all know if LeBron James is to retire, he would have some sort of announcement like that, which made everybody think that he was really going to retire. At one point, even myself, as a LeBron sexual, thought that LeBron James was going to be retiring, and I was a bit sad about it. I even, watched the whole ad and then was kind of left in mixed feelings because, yes, I think with the whole ticket structure, now that I'm seeing it, it kind of messed up a lot of people financially. But at the end of the day, LeBron James could do what he wants, and I'm happy he's not retiring, and we're going to see more than just 1 year of LeBron James. But it all kind of pointed to, like I said in a previous video that I made, that LeBron James was going to be retiring because the Lakers didn't pick up his option. He had to pick up the player option, and now he's going to be an unrestricted free agent after. Lakers want him to retire a Laker, but they don't really want him, it seems like, past this season. So it kind of made sense for LeBron to just retire after this year. He already played with the Sun, and it doesn't look like he's going to be winning a championship anytime soon with the Lakers. But luckily for us, luckily for the basketball world, we still have more LeBron past 2026. Let's go. But a fan does not, have mutual feelings about this because he is suing LeBron James for a light bill, basically, because he ended up buying 2 tickets to see the Lakers Cavs. Because it would have been the last time LeBron played against the Cavs as in his career, because he was going to be retiring. He bought the tickets for $865.66 and is now suing LeBron James because he feels like he's been scammed. The tickets lost almost all their value. They're probably now valued at $200-300 max. But hey, on the bright side, you're going to be watching possibly the number 1 seeded team in the East against a playoff caliber Lakers team for 4 times the price that it is today, now that he's not retiring. But suing him for a light bill, to me, is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, man. At the end of the day, LeBron James does not owe you anything, any explanation, any inside intel. This is not probably his idea. To be honest, it's probably Hennessy, and he agreed to it. He probably thought, yeah, this is going to get a lot of traction. A lot of people are going to know about the drink and all this. And at the end of the day, his whole job with Hennessy and his partnership is to promote the drink. And what better promotion than to dupe everyone into thinking you're retiring and you're actually not. Nothing wrong with that. Players we've seen retire and then come back. Michael Jordan, are we going to see the guy who got the last ticket of Jordan's, first retirement game end up feeling scammed because he ended up coming back and playing a few more years after? No. The players can do what they want. Suing for a light bill's kind of crazy. With all the legal fees and everything, you're going to be spending more on lawyers against LeBron James' multi-billion-dollar, lawyers that he has, against your cheap lawyers, because you're willing to sue for $865. That is insane. And, to be honest, it's ridiculous and shameless. I'm not even going to lie to you. And you got scammed. Bad deal. Everybody has a bad deal. You wanted to I understand as a fan you want to see LeBron James, but now your whole GOAT thing is probably all mixed up. I can tell you right now, those LeBron jerseys are getting thrown away, and he's ordering his Michael Jordan jersey as we speak. But to me, it's salty. You got duped. It's at the end of the day, you bought the tickets way too soon. Don't be reactionary like this guy. To me, you buy the tickets when the season's already going, because that's when it changes. Honestly, I buy my tickets the week of, because if I'm gonna watch the Lakers, I want to make sure LeBron James is healthy and he's 40 years of age. You could definitely load manage or get injured or whatever at 40 years of age, so you got to make sure bro's playing. So that was pretty bad decision from the guy. No reason to be suing. That's actually crazy to me. But leave a comment down below. Do you think he should be suing LeBron James, and should he win that case? Personally, me, no. You don't owe anything. You can do what you want. He did his job, which is promoting the drink. You bought the tickets. You don't. LeBron doesn't control the tickets market at all. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.